Under the relentless sun, the hills of Israel stretch out, silent witnesses to the drama unfolding. Upon one crest, the Israelite army gathers, their anticipation palpable against the serene backdrop. A subtle unease permeates the air as the soft, unsettling music weaves through the scene. The soldiers stand arrayed, their faces etched with a mixture of tension and apprehension. Across the valley, the Philistine army stands ready. Sunlight glints off their polished armor, each soldier a reflection of might and discipline. Rows upon rows of soldiers, a sea of spears and shields, exuding confidence. Their disciplined formation, a stark contrast to the rugged landscape. Their numbers stretch as far as the eye can see, a formidable sight, promising strength and dominance. In the valley between hills, a shadow falls as Goliath, the towering warrior, enters. His heavy footsteps echo through the valley as he strides forward, a figure of immense power and menace. Goliath surveys the landscape, his presence dominating the valley. The valley holds its breath, anticipating the clash to come as Goliath stands firm. Under the relentless sun, the valley of Elah bakes, armies poised for battle across its arid expanse. Goliath, a towering figure of immense stature, plants himself defiantly before the Philistine ranks. His voice, a thunderous roar, shatters the tense silence of the valley. Goliath's challenge echoes, "I defy the armies of Israel. Send me a man that we may fight." The valley holds its breath, awaiting a response to Goliath's audacious taunt. Fear grips the Israelite camp as soldiers gather, their faces reflecting deep anxiety. King Saul surveys his troops, his brow furrowed with concern. The weight of impending battle hangs heavy in the air. Each face tells a story of doubt and trepidation. King Saul's worry deepens as he witnesses the soldiers' despair. The camp is filled with a palpable sense of foreboding. On a vast pasture near the battlefield, David, a young shepherd, diligently watches over his father's flock. Strong and agile, he embodies the quiet strength of a guardian. His sling, a tool of both protection and precision, rests in his hands. The sheep graze peacefully, unaware of the battles fought nearby. David remains vigilant, a silent protector in a world of conflict. Inside David's home, Jesse prepares food with practiced hands. He carefully wraps the provisions, ensuring they are secure for the journey ahead. Jesse pauses, his expression thoughtful as he considers the task completed. Jesse secures the packed supplies, ready for whatever lies ahead. In a stark, undefined location, Jesse emanates control as he faces an unseen figure. He offers sustenance, a humble loaf of bread paired with cheese. With a commanding tone, Jesse instructs, "Take this bread and cheese to your brothers." He tasks them with a vital mission. "See how they do, and bring me word." Jesse awaits their return, his expression unreadable, the bread and cheese still offered. On the road to the battlefield, David, a young man, runs with a vibrant energy, his eyes set on the horizon. His youthful face is flushed with a blend of excitement and resolve. Smoke fills the sky in the distance, drawing him closer to the heart of the conflict. He is driven by a deep desire to prove his worth and honor his father's legacy. Dust devils dance across the vast Israelite camp as David arrives, the air buzzing with unease. Tents sprawl haphazardly, a sea of worried faces reflecting the palpable tension. Suddenly, the earth trembles as Goliath's voice booms across the valley, challenging the Israelites. Goliath's voice echoes, "I defy the armies of Israel this day. Give me a man that we may fight together." The Israelite soldiers exchange fearful glances, their courage faltering under the giant's deafening taunt. David stands firm, his gaze fixed on the distant figure of Goliath, a flicker of determination in his eyes. The arena lies in silent anticipation, dust motes suspended in a beam of light. The silence hangs heavy as the empty arena awaits a challenge. Goliath's voice echoes through the deserted arena. "Where is your champion? Are you all cowards?" The challenge hangs in the air, unanswered, as the arena remains still. Awaiting a response, the empty arena seems to hold its breath. The question lingers, unanswered, as the arena remains devoid of life. In the Israelite camp, David stands among the soldiers, his face reflecting a mix of disbelief and resolve. David turns to listen to the booming taunts of Goliath echoing across the valley, his expression hardening. The echoes of Goliath's voice reverberate through the camp, each word a hammer blow to the Israelite soldiers' morale as David listens. David's shock deepens as Goliath's arrogant words paint a vivid picture of the battle to come. David's face is a study in shock and anger as he processes the implications of Goliath's challenge. David stands among the Israelite soldiers, his initial shock giving way to a fierce determination to confront the giant. In a defiant stance, David's towering figure commands attention, his eyes burning with righteous anger. His voice echoes with divine conviction as David challenges, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David's impassioned defiance echoes, resonating with faith-driven fury. His unwavering gaze pierces through any doubt, solidifying his challenge. Inside the tent, a soldier stands tall, his brow glistening with sweat as he addresses the assembly of nervous men. His voice cracks with a mix of desperation and command. Whoever kills him will be made rich and marry the king's daughter. The weight of his next words hangs heavy in the air. But no one dares. The nervous men stand in silence, the soldier's words echoing in their minds. The Israelite camp buzzes with activity under the bright sun. Amidst the tense and bustling activity, Eliab strides purposefully. His eyes lock onto David, his face hardening with fury. David stands calmly, oblivious to the storm brewing in his brother's eyes. Eliab approaches David, his shadow falling over him like an omen. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Eliab prepares to confront David. The air crackles with tension as Eliab stands, his body a taut wire of barely suppressed fury. His eyes blaze, twin embers of rage threatening to ignite the room. His voice cuts through the silence, laced with contempt. "Why are you even here? You just want to watch the battle." Each word is a barb, aimed to wound and dismiss. His stance dares a response, a challenge thrown into the tense void. In a realm of swirling dust and ominous shadows, David stands alone, a beacon of resolve. His face, a canvas of determination, reflects a spirit unyielding in the face of adversity. David's voice echoes in the emptiness. "Is there not a cause?" His question hangs in the air, a challenge to the silence and despair that surround him. The dust dances around him, a visual metaphor for the chaos he seeks to overcome. David's solitary figure embodies defiance, a promise of hope in a desolate world. The tent of King Saul stands as a solitary beacon, the sounds of distant battle a constant haunting echo. Clad in armor, King Saul embodies the weight of his crown and the relentless war. A messenger bursts into the king's presence, his arrival shattering the tense quiet. The messenger kneels, struggling to speak, the fate of the kingdom hanging in the balance. Inside King Saul's tent, David stands tall, radiating unwavering confidence. David's presence fills the tent with an air of quiet strength. King Saul watches David intently, his expression unreadable. The atmosphere crackles with unspoken anticipation. David stands firm, a beacon of resolve in the royal tent. Under the relentless sun, the valley of Elah bakes, its parched earth mirroring the dread in the hearts of the Israelite army. Two armies stand poised, a wide expanse of fear and uncertainty stretching between them. David steps forward, his voice cutting through the silence with unwavering resolve. "Let no man's heart fail. I will fight Goliath." His words ignite a spark of hope amidst the Israelite soldiers, their faces etched with a mixture of disbelief and desperate faith. King Saul stands amidst the gathering, his face etched with worry. His voice resonates with doubt. "But thou art but a youth, and he is a man of war from his youth." His words hang heavy in the air, the tension palpable. The unspoken challenge lingers, unanswered, in the dimly lit chamber. Under the vast sky, a field stretches endlessly, where young David stands, his spirit unyielding. David's resolve hardens as he recalls past trials. "I kept my father's sheep. When a lion or bear took one, I went after it and smote it." His voice resonates with unbreakable faith. "The Lord that delivered me then will deliver me now." Sunlight bathes David as he waits, his determination a beacon in the expansive landscape. Amidst the gloom, King Saul stands as a pillar of authority, his presence commanding yet heavy with unspoken burdens. His voice resonates with a mix of hope and resignation as he imparts a solemn blessing. "Go, and the Lord be with thee," he intones, his words echoing with the weight of destiny. The air thickens with anticipation as his blessing hangs in the balance, a silent plea for divine guidance. The room holds its breath, awaiting the unfolding of a fate sealed by duty and faith. Sunlight floods King Saul's tent, illuminating the tapestries. King Saul gestures toward his royal armor. David, a young shepherd, stands before the imposing king, looking overwhelmed by the offer. Saul booms, "Wear my armor, David. It will protect you against the Philistine." David attempts to don the massive armor, its weight immediately causing him to stumble. He teeters, overwhelmed by the sheer size and weight of the royal armor. David declares, struggling under the weight, "I cannot wear these. I am not used to them." The stillness is broken as the figure, now identified as David, speaks with resolute conviction. David's voice echoes through the space, declaring, "I cannot go with these, for I have not proved them." David's words hang in the air, underscoring the weight of his decision against the backdrop of unknown challenges. David, poised near the battlefield's brook, meticulously chooses his sling. He kneels, carefully sifting through the brook's edge, his quest for perfection driving each selection. Among the many, 5 stones capture his attention, each smooth, each a testament to his focused intent. With purpose, he gathers the chosen ammunition, ready to face what lies ahead. David emerges into the valley, a battlefield stretching before him. He advances, his sling held firmly in his hand, ready for action. The hills rise around him, silent witnesses to the coming conflict. David pauses, sling ready, his determination etched against the vast sky. In the vast valley between the hills, Goliath's scornful gaze pierces through the air. His booming laughter reverberates, a sound that mocks and intimidates. The valley amplifies Goliath's derision, turning the landscape into an echo chamber of arrogance. Goliath's scornful laughter becomes a physical presence, filling the space between the combatants with palpable tension. The hills stand silent witnesses as Goliath's scornful laughter continues. In the valley of Elah, the sun beats down upon Goliath, a giant of intimidating stature. His daunting presence fills the valley as he prepares for battle. A much smaller figure approaches, undeterred by Goliath's immense size. Goliath's eyes narrow as he assesses the approaching figure. With scorn, Goliath booms, "Am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves?" His voice echoes through the valley, a challenge to the courage of his opponent. In a desolate arena, 2 warriors stand poised for mortal combat, their shadows stretching long in the harsh light. David's voice echoes through the arena, resonating with righteous fury as he declares, "Thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear, but I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts." A chilling silence descends, broken only by the heavy breathing of the combatants. As the air crackles with anticipation, muscles coil and tighten, a prelude to the storm of steel and fury about to erupt. The fate of both warriors hangs in the balance, as the clash of steel promises a resolution forged in blood and valor. In this crucible of conflict, legends are made, and destinies are sealed with every strike. In the valley, David sprints with unyielding resolve toward the towering Goliath. With steady hands, David readies his sling, placing a stone with care. David whirls the sling above his head. The sling releases, stone hurled toward Goliath. In the serene valley, a stone soars, finding its mark with deadly precision. The stone strikes Goliath's forehead. A pivotal moment unfolds. Goliath stumbles, the impact of the stone undeniable. Silence descends as the valley witnesses the fall of the giant. In a valley framed by rolling hills, a giant teeters, his massive form silhouetted against the sky. The colossal figure begins its descent, a slow-motion avalanche of flesh and bone. With a thunderous crash, the giant falls, his impact shaking the very earth. Silence descends as the giant lies motionless, face down in the valley. In the valley between hills, David stands victorious over Goliath. David surveys the fallen giant, his posture a mix of exhaustion and triumph. The vast valley amplifies the silence, broken only by the wind whispering through the grass. David looks towards the horizon, his silhouette framed against the skyline. The sun casts long shadows as David remains, a solitary figure in the valley. In the vast valley, David, a figure of resolve, struggles to grip Goliath's imposing sword. With a surge of strength, he lifts the enormous blade high above, a symbol of defiance against all odds. The sword descends, a swift, decisive stroke that seals the fate of the giant. Goliath's head is severed, a stark testament to courage overcoming might. David stands victorious, the giant's sword in his hands, a champion forged in the crucible of battle. In the valley, the Philistines stand frozen, their faces etched with disbelief at the sight before them. Panic erupts, rippling through the Philistine ranks like a wildfire. The mighty warriors turn, their battle cries replaced by desperate screams of terror. The valley echoes with the chaotic sounds of their hasty retreat, a symphony of fear. The once proud army scatters, their dreams of victory dissolving into the dust of defeat. The Israelite camp erupts in a chorus of triumphant shouts, their voices echoing across the vast landscape. Joyful cries fill the air as the Israelites celebrate a hard-won victory. The sound of their unified voices carries far and wide, a testament to their resilience. Their collective shouts of triumph reverberate, marking a moment of profound victory. King Saul stands tall amidst the Israelite camp, his face etched with a blend of awe and disbelief. The Israelite camp buzzes with anticipation, a sea of faces mirroring their king's stunned reaction. His eyes scan the horizon, searching for answers in the vast expanse before him. A palpable silence descends, broken only by the soft rustling of tents in the wind, as they await what is to come. In an unknown location, the youthful David stands tall. King Saul eyes the young man with curiosity. King Saul's voice echoes, "Who is this youth?" The question hangs in the air, unanswered. Under the vast sky of Israel, a symphony of jubilation erupts as the Israelites commemorate their hard-won triumph. The very air vibrates with shouts of joy, each cry a testament to their shared relief and unyielding spirit. In a whirlwind of movement, they dance with unbridled passion, their feet pounding the earth in a rhythm of freedom. Their voices blend in harmonious song, each note a celebration of resilience and the promise of a brighter future. The sun bathes their faces in a golden glow, reflecting the radiant relief that shines from within. Every heart beats in time with the collective joy, a powerful chorus of unity and gratitude echoing across the land. Bathed in the radiant Middle Eastern sun, David stands as a figure of strength and resolve. The crowd erupts in a symphony of cheers, their admiration painting the air with gratitude. Their voices blend into a harmonious chorus of praise, celebrating David's triumph. The warmth of the sun mirrors the warmth of their hearts, united in a moment of shared glory. In the radiant light of Israel, David kneels in solemn prayer. Bathed in golden sunlight, he offers a heartfelt thanks. His voice rings with gratitude. "Thank you, God, for granting me this victory." The divine light seems to bless his words, carrying them heavenward. In quiet reverence, David remains kneeling, a beacon of faith against the landscape. The sun begins its descent, painting the Israeli landscape with hues of gold. Golden light bathes the rolling hills, casting long shadows that stretch across the land. The air is still, carrying the scent of dry earth and distant fields. The horizon glows with a final burst of color, signaling the end of the day. A lone tree stands silhouetted against the fiery sky, a silent witness to the changing light. Darkness gathers, slowly enveloping the land as the last rays of sunlight fade. Under the star-strewn canvas of the Israeli night, a million celestial diamonds glitter above. Around a blazing campfire, the Israelites come together, their faces illuminated by the fire's glow. The firelight dances on their faces, casting shadows that flicker with every shared smile and whispered word. Lifting their voices in harmonious praise, their songs ascend into the night, each note a testament to faith and unity. The tranquil night embraces their melodies, carrying the echoes of devotion far beyond the flickering flames. Under the immense starlit sky of Israel, David's gaze ascends, his expression a canvas of awe and trepidation. The celestial tapestry mirrors the profound uncertainty now woven into the fabric of David's soul. His face, illuminated by the distant stars, reflects the weight of a destiny irrevocably altered. In the silent expanse, David comprehends the magnitude of his changed existence. The night sky bears witness to David's silent acknowledgement. Life has changed forever. Under the radiant sun of Israel, David stands tall, a beacon of hope amidst a sea of faces. The crowd erupts in joyous cheers, their admiration painting the air with excitement and reverence. Bathed in golden sunlight, David's figure exudes strength and heroism, captivating every eye. The people's adulation washes over him, a testament to his valor and leadership. Presented as a hero, David accepts the honor with humility and grace. The scene embodies triumph and unity as Israel celebrates its champion. Beneath the radiant sun of Israel, a sea of faces turns toward David, their cheers resounding with adoration. The crowd's unified voice swells, a powerful symphony of support that fills the sun-drenched landscape. The echoes of their cheers reverberate, carrying through the hills and valleys, celebrating David's triumph. The warmth of the sun mirrors the warmth in their hearts, as the landscape vibrates with the energy of their cheers. Their voices blend into a harmonious chorus, each cheer a note of unwavering loyalty and fervent admiration for David. Under the vast skies of Israel, a humble smile graces David's face, reflecting his inner strength. A sense of divine connection radiates from him, grounding him in quiet confidence. His humility shines through as he acknowledges that his true power comes from a higher source. Bathed in the warmth of the sun, David remains steadfast, his spirit uplifted by unwavering faith. Under the radiant sun of Israel, David moves among the crowd, radiating an aura of profound hope and unshakable faith. Each step he takes echoes with the strength of his spirit, a beacon illuminating the hearts of those around him. His presence alone ignites a spark of resilience in the faces of the weary, a silent promise of brighter days. The air around him vibrates with an unspoken understanding, a shared belief in the power of unwavering conviction. A gentle breeze carries whispers of his name, a chorus of gratitude from those touched by his indomitable spirit. In every glance, a reflection of hope. In every step, a testament to faith. David, the unwavering beacon of Israel.